You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real
deal. Strictly for the Music Podcast. I'm your host. You already know, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, special guest. We did one of my first guests of all time on Strictly for the Music Podcast. You already know, man. Criminally Insane. He dropped his first album. We got to promote it on our platform. The next upcoming collaboration album that he did with none other than Sing Crazy, Faster the Faster. Inside of the Mind of a Con, the Masterminds, Psychopathic Poet. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, my next guest, ConArtist.
What's up, man?
What's up, ConArtist, man? Thank you for coming back on the show, man. You're a returning guest. Yeah, man. Last time you set us off with episode number 11. Right now, this is episode 132. So, we came a long way, and we couldn't have done it without artists like you, man. So, with no further ado, man, let's go back from the beginning, man. And how did you get involved on recording and developing your style as through the weeks went by when we did our first interview, man?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm always writing. So, I mean, the recording just kind of comes with it, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I gotta ask you this, man. It seems like you developed a good relationship with an artist from the West Coast, man. And with that being said, man, how did you develop that relationship where, we're not going to get into what you're going to be dropping here right now, but later on in the interview, we're going to get into that. But, man, set us off with the first collaboration album you've done, man.
With Sing Crazy, Faster and Faster.
You already know, man.
Yeah. Well, okay, well, me and Sing started like interacting or whatever because Dr. Weathers, his dad, commented on my song a while back, long while ago now, and he kind of introduced us, and we just kind of started forming a relationship and started doing songs and shit from there, and then eventually one day, Sing Crazy hit me up and he was like, yo, we need to do a fucking album together. It's going to be crazy. I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And then, yeah.
That's dope, man. So Faster and Faster, man. Walk us through the whole project, man. Let us know what we can expect. Let the audience know what they can expect.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of fast stuff, I guess. I mean, the first track we just come out spitting, and then there's a couple. You already know how Scene spits, right?
Yeah.
And then I mix it up throughout the album. Like I do some I have a couple crazy flows in there and like just weird stuff. I go fast too, but it's. I mix it up a little bit, and then Sing Crazy just he just goes so.
He's just Midwest chopping that shit, man, and that's dope, man. So, man, this album been released in September, man. This is a whole year, dog. This is a whole year from then and now, man. 2020, and man, I mean, bro, obviously, man, you and Sing Crazy got a lot of good feedback off this album, man, and Evil. What is it? Evil Surprise, man. The next song off the album, man. Let us know.
Oh, Evil Surprise?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't even know if I remember that one.
Yeah, man.
It's been so long ago.
Hey, well, let me ask you this, ConArtist. Let me ask you this, man. Throughout this whole year that you guys did this album, man, does it even feel like a year, man?
No, not really. I mean, in a way, like looking back on it, it kind of does, but like just like no, like just like the experience wise, no. Because I mean time just flies by so fast. It's crazy.
That's right, man. Let me ask you this, man. Could we expect any lyric videos off of this album? Should we expect any music videos? Like, what's the plan for this project, or was the plan for this project?
Off of this collab album, probably not. I mean, I'd have to talk to Scene. We haven't really discussed any of that. Probably not music videos, just because we live so far apart. We could probably put in a couple lyric videos.
That'd be dope.
It would just have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So, Visions in My Head, man. Third song off the album.
Shit, yeah. Damn. I don't really remember. Like, I don't remember the song. It's like, I mean, I do, but it's like I'm pretty sure it was just like, because a lot of the songs, it's like kind of like sinister almost, right? And then so Visions in My Head's kind of like that too. It's like, you know, it's just like a darker type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. Who picked out the beats? Who set up production, man? Or was this like all on Scene? Like, was he in control of this project?
More or less. I picked out a couple beats, but for the most part, Scene was kind of the head of it, if you want to call it that.
That's dope.
Yeah, he was the one really like producing, like mixing and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. So Faster and Faster, man. Everyone, if you don't know about Faster and Faster, go to www.bandlab.com and you'll find all your favorite artists, from ConArtist, Sing Crazy. You got Dr. Weathers on there, and a lot of dope talent on there. So with that being said, man, you want to move on to the next album, man?
Yeah, we can.
All right, man. So Inside the Mind of a ConArtist, let us know when was this released? Was this released right after Collaboration album? Did you take a couple months off, or how did it go, man?
Well, it was this way with Criminally Insane too, where I kind of just posted the songs as they came along, you know what I mean? And then because like I posted like almost half the songs on there were posted before I even really had an idea of an album. So yeah, I just kind of it just put it together, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a personal album. Like I just put a lot of like how I was feeling in there, what are my thoughts and opinions about stuff, and just, you know what I mean? And I kind of put it all in there and Inside the Mind of a Con. So
yeah, 26 songs, man.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, that man, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. And this
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I knew, like at the time too, I was like, well, obviously it's fucking long as shit, right? So I was really trying to cut some, and I did. I had like a little over 30 songs on it, and so I cut it to where I thought, you know, I cut the songs I thought I could cut, but it's just the album's like most of it's like so personal to me. It's just it's hard to cut those type of songs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So how'd you come up with the title Inside the Mind of a Con? What made you want to pick that title, man?
I just thought it was a cool title. I had the idea like right after making Criminally Insane. It didn't all come together yet, but I had the idea. I was like, and I just thought that was a cool title because, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Was this like a would you say like a part 2 to Criminally Insane?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. This is more personal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So the title, man, it says in-depth analysis of the roller coaster, which is my mind, and take you through my thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Welcome to Inside the Mind of a Con, man. So you actually even put it in the description, man, of what you're going to be hearing, man. So this is really dope, man. All right, so let's just go off one of the songs, man. I just want to say
it's not my best song by far.
Right. Well, hey, walk us through the song that inspired you the most off this album, man.
Well, they all kind of did, but End of the Lines like is on it, and that's the song that like really like blew me up on Bandlab, if you want to call it that. Has a couple thousand plays and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like that's like, I don't know, kind of like in quotes classic, right? A classic song of mine. So it only felt right to put it on it. But no, you asked about I Just Want to Say, and that was just kind of for fun. It's really all that was. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I Am the Captain.
I Am the Captain, yeah. Well, I made that beat actually, and that's one of the really only songs that I've actually made the beat to. I mean, there's a few, but that got a lot of praise when it came out too. There was and there's actually a remix of it with Supernatural. If you go, yeah, well, because when it came, I released it, and then he commented on it, and he's like, "Let me jump on it" or whatever. So he has there's a version out where he's on it too. If you go to his page.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually made that made the beat to the song and everything, huh?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. So Dreaming,
yeah, that's another one where it's older, like it's an older song. Dreaming is just about like, I don't know, it's kind of, I talk about like some real shit in it, you know what I mean? Like there's like just like how society is and shit, basically. And I'm talking about how the fucking economy and stuff like that. You know, and but yeah, I wrote that and I put that out a long time ago. I just remastered it for the album.
dope. Wow, man. I mean, Criminally Insane, Faster and Faster. Then you're coming and hitting us with Inside the Mind of a Con, man. Which this is your true emotions, and this ain't this is how you're feeling during these tracks, man. So with that being said, man,
yeah.
There's
some really dark shit in there too. Like there's some, but I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, Inner Demon.
Yeah, Inner Demons. That Inner Demons and Darkness. I was really depressed writing those. I was feeling like really fucking depressed then, and so I just heard it and I just kind of had to, you know, what I was going through. Inner Demons. When I was writing that, it was a lot. Obviously, I was going through depression and shit, but like I was getting like hated on too. You know what I mean?
Why?
So just how people are, you know, how people are, man. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this: do you think that hate brought you into depression, or what brought you into depression, man?
I mean, that definitely contributes to it. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say, I mean, it definitely contributes to it. It just depends. I mean, I'm a human, you know what I'm saying? I have emotions and shit. So it's kind of, you know, but no, because like when I first came up or came out, right? And like getting attention on Bandlab, I got a lot of fucking hate just because I was doing shit differently. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Hold on, man. So when you first started Bandlab, you instantly got hate?
Yeah, I mean, there was a ton of love. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of fucking love. But as artist and just as a person, really, you kind of, you every song, you know, you get like 50, 100 likes and, you know, comments saying this is dope, and then you get a fucking comment that says this is fucking horrible, and that's the one that sticks out. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And so yeah, I got a lot of that. I mean, I still get that every so often, but not like I used to, just because I did shit so fucking differently. You know what I mean? I didn't.
All right, man. So I'm gonna get into this, man. All right. So you're a young kid, man. You know, coming on to Bandlab, man, where you got tons of different personalities, man. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, bro, you're still in high school, so you know how does this like? How does all this affect you and you going to school and trying to focus, man, and stay on the right lane, man, without falling off, man? How do you do it?
Well, music, I guess. You know, it's really therapeutic. You know what I mean? If you're feeling a certain way or if you have a thought, just, you know, I just write it down, and you know, or if I hear a beat and it matches how I'm feeling, or if I have something to say, I just, you know.
You say it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. Does everyone in your school know that you do music?
No. I mean, I don't know fucking most of the people in my school. So, I mean, there's...
How big of a school do you got?
I don't know. I mean... There's probably a couple thousand kids, but I mean, I'm just not popular. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I mean, but let me ask you this, man. Don't you think that if you had your CDs with you and you pass them out through the school, that would make you popular? Everyone know you who you are, dog.
That's true. What sucks is I have no way of doing that. You know what I mean? Because like I don't have a computer and shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, print out your CDs and get your cover art, man, and pass them out, man. And then that will make you who you need to be, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm definitely with you with that, though, because you know what? I wish I could take it back and be back where in the position that you're in, dog, because I would do a lot of shit differently. And you're already there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, bro, if you don't, like, if you don't believe in yourself, this will make you believe, man. Bro, when I first heard you, I knew instantly right away, man, there was something special about you, the way you were delivering your flow, man, and the way you would write your music. So, I mean, dude, I instantly had to pick you up, man. I'm like, man, I got to get this kid on the podcast, man. I didn't even know you. Actually, to be honest, bro, I didn't even know how old you were at the time we did the interview. But talking with you, man, having conversations, man, you're still young, man. And, you know, for you even to get on the Bandlab, bro, and really put out your music, bro, like, man, don't you feel accomplished, bro? Like, man, I did a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Well, because, I mean, obviously, I'm a very anxious person, but it was even worse. Like before I joined, because I would write, you know what I'm saying, and I would write songs all the fucking time, and I'd spend days on one song. So I'd really make sure. But I wouldn't rap or nothing. Like I wasn't a rapper. I was just a writer. And then my cousin's, well, my first cousin's boyfriend, right? He's since passed, so rest in peace. But he rapped too, and so he's kind of the one who got me to actually come out of the shell and stuff. He's the one who introduced me to Bandlab, and he's like, I want to see you on here. And so yeah.
So bro, wait, hold on. Your cousin introduced you to Bandlab?
My cousin's boyfriend did, yeah.
Oh, okay. So where is he at right now?
He passed.
He passed on?
Yeah, last year.
Oh my God, bro. Damn, did that devastate you?
I mean, it hurt. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It did. I wasn't like as close with them, obviously, as like they were. You know what I mean? But it hurt still.
Wow, man, that's crazy, man. So the man that introduced you to Bandlab, man, rest in peace to him, man, and thanks to him, man, we have you on this beautiful platform that you can create music with a large range of people, man. So, man, I mean, like I said, man, you've done a lot, man, and I'm surprised even speaking with you how far you've gone in a short little bit of time, man.
Yeah.
Did you expect all this to happen so quick, man?
I wasn't expecting nothing. You know what I mean? I would just, well, because when I first came out, I was so fucking shy and like, you know what I mean? Unconfident. It's like, I didn't want anybody to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I put it out, but I'm like, I hope nobody fucking really hears this. You know what I mean?
But everybody did, though. Everybody has, man.
Everybody eventually has heard it. Yep.
And that's amazing, man. Do you think a lot of networking helps you get your music heard, man?
I don't honestly, I don't really do anything, any networking. I mean, I'll aside from like posting, like on my on like social media and stuff, and like, you know, like stuff like that, I really don't do much. I need to. I know I need to. It's just I don't really have the brain for that. If you want, you know what I mean? Well, like I don't have the idea.
Well, hey, man, look, man, I don't even know how I even came across you, man. You know, and I think it's just you networking. And when I say networking, I mean you're in other people's songs, comments, and you're always giving genuine feedback. So I think that does a lot, man, by itself, bro.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. That's
So I would say you're a networker, man. You do network. You know what I'm saying? You do go comments on other people's songs and you give them genuine feedback. And I think that's what separates you from most Bandlab artists, man, is that you actually give people credit where credit is due.
Yeah, definitely. That's 100% accurate. Yeah. Because before I would just post like the first whatever, like when I first started, whatever, I would just post, and of course I didn't want anybody to hear it, so I would just I wasn't part of the community. And then once I started engaging with the community is when, you know, shit started to happen. Right. So definitely.
Yeah, man, I think that's really dope, man, that you came this far, man. You came a long way, man. Like I said, man, episode 11, man, we on 132, man. So I mean, man, with a short little time, too. Yeah, with just a little bit of time.
That's an accomplishment all within itself. So congrats on that too.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Throw people on.
Yeah, man. We want to keep doing this too, man. So, I mean, man, back to you, man. Is there any other song that inspired you the most off the album? Is there any other favorite bar that you spit on the album that just sticks to you, man?
On which album?
Inside the Mind of a Con.
Not really. There's songs like Dreaming and like Into the Line, and so like there are songs that like really stand out to me on the album just because they're like they mean a lot to me. Like they're like, you know what I mean? As far as just a single line, not really.
All right, man. So let's move on, man. Let's go to I don't know, was this an EP, an album, The Mastermind?
That's a mixtape. The Masterminds.
Masterminds is a mixtape with Kid X10 and ConArtist team up for a mixtape to raise the insanity levels in your earbuds. They are out of their minds. It's time they enter your all right, man. Yeah. So is this a session collaboration album or mixtape? My fault.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like an EP. It's a mixtape. I guess it's called a mixtape. It's sort of like an EP though. It's just, you know,
very short.
Well, yeah, it's short. I don't know if you heard or if you know, Kid X10 apparently stopped doing music.
Why?
So I don't know, to be honest with you. We had me, Scene, and him. We were like the three. You know what I'm saying? Like we were all three together, real tight. And then one, I don't know. He just kind of He just kind of. I have no clue what he's doing. I don't know what's up with him, but yeah, he hit me up. He hit me up too, and was like, "We need to do something together." So that's how that came about.
All right, man. Shout out to Kid X10. If you're hearing this, man, drop some more music. Let's get this mixtape or EP finished fully, so we can hear another comeback, man. So Man, Kid X10, man. I done an interview with him a couple of months ago, man, and another talented young kid out there trying to do the same thing like you're doing, and big ups to him. But do you want to speak on Still Con and Kid?
Oh yeah, that's kind of like a friendship thing, you know what I mean? Like saying we got each other's back, basically. That's what that song is. It's definitely the most like real or like sentimental song on the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, all right. We Are in Your Nightmares.
Yeah, that I actually did most of the on that one. I actually did most of the production, like because like you'll hear like shit in the background, like you know what I mean, and that I put that all that stuff in there.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite ones on the album or on the mixtape or whatever. I just think both of us on that song did really well. It's dark, obviously. Like I know it's like keep coming back to like keep saying it's dark, but like it's like the majority of the mixtape is too, aside from like Still Con and Kid. But yeah,
Venom and Carnage.
Yeah, that one was all Kid X10's idea. It's a cool. I like that. That's another one of my favorites on the album, though. I don't remember. I think he's Venom and I'm Carnage. I think, and it's just we're just kind of. It's kind of like Bad Meets Evil, but Venom and Carnage. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah! All right, man. So I got to lead up to the newly released album of the year, man. Psychopathic Poet.
Yep.
So, man, this is the third individual studio album entitled Psychopathic Poet. You don't hold back from dark lyrics to weird flows. The album has it all. So, run us down. Give us elaboration on how you brought this upon in May, man.
Okay. Well, that one was because I released it actually exactly 1 year after Criminally Insane. So it's sort of like Criminally Insane in the part where it's like more sinister almost. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like more, you know what I'm saying? And it's sort of like that, but with Criminally Insane, I was going for more of like a story arc type thing. And with this, it's just, I'm just talking shit more or less. Like I'm just saying, whatever I want to.
So how did you come up with the title, man?
It just kind of popped in my head. I mean,
like these are actually your thoughts you write on paper, Don?
Yeah, well, yeah, actually. Because, with Criminally Insane, I had the idea for Inside the Mind of a Con, like, immediately, right? Like, as I was still working on that, I mean, obviously it wasn't, like, a full thought yet, but I still had, like, I'm going to call it this is what it's going to be. With Psychopathic Poet, it wasn't like that. Like, I was wanting to make an album, and I had so many ideas, and I didn't know what direction to go. I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I just kind of did, stuck with Psychopathic Poet, and I just, because I figured that would give me room to kind of say crazy shit if I wanted to say it. You know what I mean? I could just kind of do what I want.
That's dope, man. That's dope. All right, man. So, man, let's speak about the first track of the album, man. Dr. Weather's Come Through, man. Tell us how'd you get this to happen, man?
First obviously comes the idea, and I'm just like, it'd be really fucking dope to have this intro, right? Have Dr. Weathers come in and be like, like a skit type thing, right? And it's like, he obviously his name Dr. Weathers, and it's like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool, like almost like a psychiatric, like doc, you know what I'm saying? And it's because I'm supposed to be like psychotic or something, so I just thought it worked.
That's dope, dog. That's dope, man. We're gonna have to play that later on later on. But let me tell you this, man. Dead Meat, song number 2 off the album, man.
Yeah. Well, it's actually the first song, the first actual song. But yeah, Dead Meat got a lot of good feedback on that one. I actually did that one for a tribute to MF Doom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when Doom passed or whatever, and obviously he has, this crazy flow, like just nobody does it. And so I'm like, that's really fucking dope. I really love the fucking way he writes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna, and I kind of I kind of did that too sometimes. So it was like, I'm gonna really zone in on this, and I'm gonna try to make a MF Doom type song, and that's the product of it. I put,
man, shout out to MF Doom, man, and thank you for the tribute. You know what I mean? For the tribute to the legend, man. You already know, man. All right, so Grim Reaper, man. We have to talk about this song. This song's the third one off the album, Psychopathic Poet.
Yep. Well, actually, the inspiration for that was, honestly, it was Little Engine from the Eminem's album, and where he just has like this choppy like flow, and so I'm like, but like it's like packed with like bars and shit, and I'm like, I'm gonna do something similar, right? And I just kind of like, if you listen to it, I really made sure to put some fucking thought into what I was writing. There's some doubles, triples, like there's some good shit in there.
Damn.
And but yeah, the flow may not be for everybody because it's sort of different, but it's
Hey man, different is good, man. Different is good over here, man. On Strictly for the Music Podcast, you already know, man. So, man, with that being said, man, Bloodshed.
Yeah. Well, I heard the beat. Well, because you go on YouTube and you look up beats or whatever, or you look up beats with hooks or whatever, and so that came up, and they had the hook, and I'm like, I really fucking like this. I'm gonna write to this, and the approach I took to it was a lot different than the other songs, because I was writing it almost like a story, almost like a book, you know what I mean? But I mean, obviously with the rhymes and stuff, but it was like I made sure like I put like really like unexpected like language in it, almost, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try to like expand my diction as to just kind of phrase things in a different way, and so yeah.
First collaboration off the album, Strange, featuring Saylide Chance.
Soil Chance. Yeah.
Soylide.
Yeah. He's he's a close friend of mine too. We actually went to school together. Before he moved, but we went to school together actually, and so he's a close friend. And because on Inside the Mind of a Con, I had him do a skit, a phone skit or whatever, voicemail thing for the intro to Corny White Boy. And so I'm like, it's gonna be kind of dope, obviously I hit him up first, and I was like, you want to be on this album? Because he takes a lot of breaks and stuff. You never really know if he's really in the mood. But I hit him up and I'm like, yo, you want to be on this? And he said, yeah. And I'm like, dope. Do you mind doing another voicemail skit type thing? And, say something like, I've been listening to this album or whatever, and it's disturbing or whatever, so I'm in. You know what I mean? And so,
yeah.
Yeah. So like that's kind of the setup to our song.
That's dope, man. Haunt You featuring Hayden.
Yeah. Well, me and Hayden actually met a while ago, but we did a couple songs together, but he, like, I don't know, stopped doing music for a while and deleted all of his fucking songs. So I don't know what the hell those are, but he had me on his album, and so I'm like, you know, it's only fair. Like, you know, I think he's dope. His voice is just so different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, he's a singer, but it's not like singing. It's like, it's just different. It's like real gritty and stuff. So I'm like, that's going to be, I think this song's going to be fucking dope. And that was actually the first song I made for the album.
Man. So we just, hey, bro, he just got up and left the fucking lab, huh?
Yeah, I guess. For a while.
Damn, man. All right, man. So, man, shout out to Hayden. Wherever you at, man. You know what?
Well, he's on now, but I mean, before he just left, and he since came back, but yeah.
All right, man. Track 11, Doubt Me.
Doubts Me? Yeah, that's one that that was originally a single, and I don't know, for a while ago, I think it was last year, I think, almost a year ago, I recorded that. I don't know, it was one of those where it was just kind of like, I mean, it didn't get much attention. I mean, it did at the time, and then it just kind of went away. So it was like, you know, I like this song, so I'm gonna put it on here. So that's kind of what that is.
Dope. All right, man. So you already know, man. Alliteration. Is that how you say it? Obliteration featuring Crazy.
Yeah, Obliteration. Yeah.
Obliteration. My bad, man. Run it down, dog. Give us a run back.
Well, since I started the album, I knew I wanted to sing on the album. It's just I wanted it to work. You know what I mean? I didn't want just a random beat and just, you know. So I heard that beat and I'm like, but like, because I spent fucking hours. I mean, like chopped up, but like I spent like equivalent of hours looking for like a beat, like what the hell would work with like scene style, but like also kind of, you know. So I found that beat and I'm like, this is going to be sick as fuck. And I already knew the transition because it sets up the transition so fucking perfectly. And in my, like, it was just so, in my head, I already knew how it was going to be fucking dope.
Damn, man. So you already envisioned this whole track before you even hit Shin Crazy up about it.
Yeah. Because, well, I have a faster flow on it, but it's not like I'm just like flippity ribbity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like just, you know, like speed, like I'm not like spitting fast. It has a faster tempo, but like it actually has a tempo where like I'm staying on beat and stuff.
Okay.
But then it kind of goes like, you know, the sound where it's like almost underwater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it goes into that, and so that's the hook. And then it just fucking, it's like Sing Crazy. So like in my head, it's like it kind of goes underwater, and then fucking Sing Crazy just fucking arises out of the water.
That's
you know
dope,
what I mean?
Yeah. That's hard, so, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, man, how did you learn all this stuff about music, man? Was this like just a whole year, just like really focusing on your craft?
I don't know how to answer that because I don't know how much I've really learned. I guess.
I mean, you're talking about tempos. You're talking about all this studio technology, however you want to say it, man.
Yeah,
man,
well,
it sounds like you're very literate. You're very literate with this music, man.
Well, it's just I learned the app better, I guess. Because like, and just sort of because like before. Like it took me a while to really know how to like I learned how to record, and then it was sort of like, you know what I mean? So I just kind of learned the app better, I guess, and sort of. So it just kind of, I don't know. That's just basically what it is, I guess.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy because, you know, man, a lot of people that are on the app, man, and I'm not taking no shots at no one. I'm just saying, man, they don't know like all the stuff, like the tempo, and most they just hit record, like you know what I mean, like you were talking about, bro.
Yeah.
So you know, I mean, man, I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. You know, I'm learning more about podcasts. I'm more learning about how to get on Spotify, how to distribute your music, how to get royalties, and you know, it's a learning process, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not like I don't know how to put it. Like, it's not that I like really know. It's just I know how I wanted to sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know like all the ins and outs of everything. I don't know like the correct terms for it all. I don't. It's just in my head. I know how I want it to sound, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it sound that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. So let's go to Malfunction.
Yeah. Malfunction. I just had fun with that. You know what I mean? That's just kind of it's sort of an experimental thing where like I experiment with my voice. Like there's layering in my voice and the chorus and stuff. So it's sort of experimental in that way. And then I just kind of say whatever the fuck I want to, basically. It's not about anything. It's not even really like have like a theme. It's just, you know,
experiment.
I'm losing my mind is the theme, right? I'm bugging out, you know.
All right, man. So Child's Play featuring Kid-X10.
Yeah. Same thing with the Sing Crazy thing. Well, because I never really, because me and Kid-X10, we have a lot of songs together, but mainly all of them are his songs. And we have a song that's actually mine. It's called Don't Jump. And that's a dope ass fucking song. Where it's about like suicide and stuff, but it's a dope song. Anyway, so I knew I wanted him on the album. You know, it was just fair. And you know, we had that friendship too. So it was like, you know, I knew I wanted him on it. And then I found the beat and like Kid-X10, Child, okay, right? You know, Child's Play, Chucky, like okay, poet, this kind of works. Yeah. So I just kind of went with that.
That's dope, man. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Kid-X10. So, all right, man, let's get into more of you, man. So, what was your upbringing like, man?
Like childhood?
Yeah.
I was a happy kid, I guess, but it was sort of, well, because my childhood's kind of in parts, because obviously my dad passed away right before I turned 3, so I didn't really grow up with the dad. And I was kind of, you know, I played with my toys on the floor a lot, right? I didn't really have friends. I was just kind of a loner playing with my cars and animals on the floor and stuff. But then I call my stepdad, but him and my mom were dating for a long time. And so he came into the picture and just immediately the bond just kicked immediately. And so, you know, him and my mom's relationship weren't the best, but we definitely had a strong connection, and he was a huge influence on me. Definitely. He's actually kind of part of the reason why I'm actually making music now too, because before I didn't listen to anything else because I wasn't exposed to anything else. It was just country, right? My mom just listened to country in the car and stuff. So he's really the one who exposed me to like pop and like rap and like, you know, all this stuff. And so I would hear it and I'm like, and I would just write songs. And so that's kind of, yeah, he's definitely part of the reason too.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. So what makes you different from other artists, man?
I don't.
Would you say there's a lot of diversity in your music, man?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of diversity in my music. I'm on beat. I have songs like Gang, right? Gang, I think, is one of the fucking dopest songs I've made, like just personally. But gang, like I'm talking shit on that fucking song, but I'm on beat like crazy. But then there's songs like War, which is on Psychopathic Poet 2, where I'm just fucking everywhere. You know what I mean? And there's songs that's like real fucking sinister. There's songs where I'm just real like depressing, like just, or that like I'm being positive. Like it's just everywhere. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of diversity.
All right, man. That's dope, man, that you're bringing this diversity to this music, man. Meaning we don't know what we're going to get from ConArtist. So, you keep your fans on your toes, man, and that's dope to see. All right, man. So you said any music videos on any of the projects that we just mentioned, or any songs you want to do with a music video like Gang?
There's definitely songs that I want to do music videos too. It's just the ideas that I have are like so advanced. It's like I can't just do a fucking phone recording, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to, like, the visions I have for them are like fucking pro production shit, and that's kind of irritating, or you know what I mean, for me, because it's like this is gonna be this is such a fucking dope idea, but I can't do it, so for me,
Was it because you got the what would you say, the editing software to not be able to edit your videos, or what?
That editing, I don't know how to edit at all. Like, I'm not tech savvy at all, and I don't have the equipment. I don't have the camera. I don't have the team, and like, I mean, I guess I could do Atomic Dot. I don't know if I can do everything myself, but like that takes time to learn. So,
Yeah, man. You just want to get in the booth and spit, dog.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. Man, you're so diverse, man. Is there a chance that you might go into a different genre?
Very possibly. Because when I think, I guess I think of music differently, because I don't think of it genre wise. Like, I just don't think of it that way. I think like, this song's dope as hell. This song's dope, Okay,
let me ask you this. What makes you not want to categorize music, man? Do you think there should not be any labels to music at all?
Well, no, I do, because it gives a sense of what the, like what you're getting, you know what I mean? So I do. It's just, it's all art to me is the thing. Like, I think of it very as it's art. Like, I don't like the thing that pisses me off so much, like my biggest pet peeve, is when people try to fucking objectify music. You know what I mean? And that just pisses me off, because it's like, it's art. How the fuck, if you don't like it, that's cool, but you know what I mean? It's just that. But the thing is, what's so great about it is that's your opinion. You don't have to fucking attack it, or you know what I mean? So I guess that I just think of it art wise. Is the thing.
All right, man. All right, man. So let me ask you this: do you think you're up to par to like maybe doing a couple live performances or anything, to be booked or go on tour? Like, was that something you're interested in, or what?
I'm definitely interested in it, but I'm not there yet. Right?
You're not there?
Yeah, just because, I can't even perform in front of like my friends. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I have to get there first.
Let me ask you this, man. Your friends know about your music and what you do?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like my family too, and obviously, so.
How does your family feel about it, man?
Well, my mom's a huge supporter, obviously. Just use my mom. My cousin, all my cousins, but one in particular is really, every time I fucking see him, he's like, he talks about, rap and, all that stuff. And he's like, there's my rapper cousin. So it's like, you know what I mean? So I guess there, yeah.
Man, that's dope, man. I'm glad everyone's on your side and pulling for you, man, because we over here sure are. So let me ask you this, man. Besides, well, let's just get into it right now. We're here. It's ready, man. It's already cooked up. So let's talk about the collaboration album that you got coming out, man?
Yeah, it's called Fallen America with Sing Crazy. And just by the title, you probably guess what it's going to be talking about. There's a lot of, relevant things going on right now going to be in the song. And working on the second song, actually going to be trying to get the verse done tonight for the second song. And then Sing's going to sing over the third one. And the third one's going to be the title track. So I'm excited for that one too. But yeah, this album, in my opinion, is going to be a lot fucking better than even the Fast and the Faster, in my opinion. I think this already is going to be dope, I think. Just by what I've heard so far.
Yeah, man, definitely. We got to tune into this, man. This is going to be another classic album, and you already know, man. So, man, let me ask you this. Is there any advice out there that you want to give to any upcoming rapper that's younger than you?
Just be yourself. That's it. I mean, that's really all the advice you need. Be prepared to fucking get fucking spit on and fucking, so like prepare yourself for that, but don't fucking give in to what they want. Don't even give a fuck what other people want to hear, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously taking like advice, like if you have like real like support, obviously, but I mean, like as far as like kind of be selfish a little bit, as far as make what you want to make and don't give a fuck. Don't even think about anyone's listening to this. Don't even be like, oh, I have to make sure this is good because other people are going to hear this. Don't even think about it like that. If you don't want to do any fucking editing to it and you just want it completely fucking raw, that's fine. Just, it's expression at the end of the day. It's not about anything else.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. So favorite bar ever wrote in a song?
Damn, there's a few, I guess.
Hey, boy, just spit them, dog. Spit them.
Spit them? I don't know. I don't remember them well enough to spit them. I'd have to hear them, I guess.
All right, favorite bar off of Game.
Off of what?
Game.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Favorite bar off of Game. Your song Game.
Jane?
Gang, bro. G-A-N-G. Is that what you said earlier?
Oh, gang. I'm sorry. I'm okay. Gang. Well, there's a song. Well, there's a part in the song, like a little scheme where I'm like, because basically the whole song. You'd think I'd be fucking dissing somebody, like personally, if you heard it, like, because it really sounds like that. I'm not dissing anybody personally. It's just if the shoe fits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm dissing like people who like fucking like try to like kids who like want to be gangster and shit. Like they post fucking pictures of like their Glocks or whatever, and just think they're cool. But anyway, there's a section in that where I'm talking about fucking like, oh fuck, you're going to end up in the pen with all of your friends or something, and I say, there's a part where I say, you think you're a pimp or something until you're fucking, you have your ass cheek split and you're looking up semen off the floor of the bathroom with dicks in your face and cum is flying, right? So I kind of, that's kind of out there, you know what I'm saying? But,
yeah. Yeah, man. That's wow. All right, man. So is there any other bars you want to spit right now, man? Favorite bars?
I don't know if I really have a favorite bar just because there's so many. I don't remember them all.
What about hook?
Hook? My favorite hook I've done might be, well, the one for Child's Play. I think is cool. And the one for Malfunction is cool too, because that I just experimented with things and it was fun to do that one. And then with Child's Play, I just think that one turned out cool. That hook turned out cool too.
Hell yeah, man. All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. We talked about this earlier in the interview, but I just want to ask you this, man. The best way to market your music, to promote it, would be networking, right? and that's interacting with other people's songs and projects that they might have on Bandlab, right?
Yeah, for Bandlab specifically, that's definitely the way to do it. You know what I mean? You don't need a fucking, if you fucking put links in everyone's fucking DMs, they're not gonna fucking listen to it. Right. You know what I mean? They're not gonna do it. I wouldn't fucking do it. I mean, because I've got links sent to me, and I'm like, I mean, every so often, if I like have some sort of relationship with them, or like we talked before, maybe I will, but you can't beg people to listen to it. And, but yeah, just interaction, just being part of the community definitely is the way to go.
That's dope, man. And you're a big part, man, and we appreciate you and everything you do for the community, and you already know, man. So what are your goals for the end of this year, man?
I don't know if I really have any goals. Get another album out.
Do you have like a merchandise line that you're gonna come out with something?
I don't have any merchandise. Well, my uncle is making a shirt of a drawing I did, but it's not related to music. So not really merchandise. If you really want something like buy me, or like the closest thing to merchandise, you can fucking like he's making like a drawing, because I made like a drawing where it's like a soldier or whatever, and then Lady Liberty's like ducking behind the soldier. Right, so that's going to be on T-shirts and stuff, but no real merchandise as far as that stuff goes.
All right, man. So that's still in the works, right?
Yep.
All right, man. So best advice you have been given?
Best advice I have been given.
Yeah.
I guess the same advice I just gave, where it's just like don't care, just don't care, just express yourself, because that's what Damian Irving's his name, the one who introduced me to the app, and so, yeah, because how that happened was it was at a family a Christmas Eve party thing, and he kind of took me outside and he's like, rap for me. You know what I mean? And because I had songs in my phone or whatever, so I just kind of it took me fucking at least over 10 minutes to fucking speak, like start rapping, because I was just I was just that shy and that like self-conscious, but yeah, and then he was like, you're dope, you know what I'm saying, just get out there and just fucking just show them that. And so I guess that would be
dope, dog. Hell yeah, man. So how is your music going to evolve from here, man? And what can all the listeners expect from your future music that you're going to be putting out, man?
I can't even tell you. Because I mean, a lot of songs I make, I have the ideas, but like they're so spontaneous usually. The next album, well, obviously the collab album with Sing Crazy, and then after that I'm going to make another individual one, and that's not going to be one where it's going to be more personal too. There may be a lot of feelings, like it's not, there's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be bars and stuff in it, but like it's going to be a feeling album, if that makes sense. There's going to be emotion, and so I guess that, and then I'm going to put obviously a lot of singles out probably in between those. So yeah, I don't know what the singles are going to be. It's just we're both, all me included, we'll have to wait to find out.
Right, man. Right. All right, man. So is there any special shout outs you want to give? Any final words? Is there anything you want to cover that I didn't cover during this interview?
Well, shout out to you. I mean, you're obviously fucking putting all these artists on, and it's dope. And I'm thankful that you invited me back, and because I know first time I was fucking shaking, and now so
yeah, man.
It was good though, because it was real genuine. Like that's but yeah. So shout out to you. Shout out to Sing Crazy.
Yeah.
He speaks his fucking mind. So I mean, there's fucking times where I fucking told him, like, you know, chill a bit. Like, you're kind of elevating this more. You know what I mean? But it's like, but you know, he does what he wants. So, but shout out to him. He's kind of thinks the way I do, similarly, at least a little similarly, where it's like I don't give a fuck, right? And shout out to Kid X10. I don't know where the fuck you are or what the fuck you're doing, but you know, hit me up in the DMs. We haven't fucking spoken in a minute, so yeah. Shout out to obviously my family, like my mom and stuff. My mom's like been there, like, you know, she's like her favorite song of mine. Well, she has a couple of them. But her favorite by me for the longest time was Is Anybody Out There? So that's a real song too. So that's obviously one of my favorites. But anyway.
All right, man. So plug in all your social media outlets. Let everyone know where they can find ConArtist.
You can find me obviously on Bandlab, at ConArtist. The @ is actually my real name, at Connor Hall, I think. And then obviously ConArtist, capital CON, capital ARTIST. On Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I don't tweet much, but I'm on there. I'm on Instagram at real.conartist. I'm on YouTube, just ConArtist. And I'm on SoundCloud, but don't expect anything new on SoundCloud. I just don't upload on there. So, but I am on there. There's some songs on there too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. ConArtist. This is Strictly for the Music Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all notifications for all my future uploads.